Hi there, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Backward Joe, and today I have exciting news. It's almost like as well every video I always have exciting news, but in this video we are going big. By going big, we are expanding the coffee farm. So I'm going to take you through this plot that I'm preparing in advance, the processes we're going through to clear it so that we catch up with the season, and everything concerning coffee. I'm also going to show you an update of coffee that I had planted a while back. So stay tuned and we'll definitely dive in. So a while back, I had planted some 1 acre of coffee. I'll leave a link up here so that you guys can check it out. I had planted some coffee a while back, but then after diving even much deeper in coffee, I think expansion makes much more sense. So as you can see, we are in the plot that I'm going to expand. What I love about this plot, it already has the shed. It already has the plantation within the immediate shed. So I do not have to start from zero. So I have dug the holes already, 2 feet by 2 feet, already fully dug. I'm in one currently. I was struggling to actually find somewhere to record because there's still a lot of work to be done in here. I've also done the spacing of 10 feet from one hole to the other. This encourages when the crop grows, when the coffee grows, it has area to have its foliage because it grows big and wide and spread. So 10 feet I think is good enough space. I've seen other countries that don't necessarily do 10 feet. I don't have the proper research on that, but as for now, this is what UCDA, our coffee body in Uganda, tells us to do. And for now, that's what I'm doing, to be on the safe side. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I was talking about, the digging of the hole. 2 feet by 2 feet, and then 2 feet deep. So 2 feet deep, 2 feet, 2 feet, like a cube. In here, as you dig, you're supposed to remove the brown soil, this kind of soil, the one that's usually down here, goes separately, while the nice good soil goes separately. The person tried to do what I wanted, but it wasn't really possible because of the stones. This is somewhat an area full of stones. But my neighbor has coffee. His or her coffee is doing well. I think mine should also do well this side. It's a valley, but it's just stony. So the solution is we will, as we are filling it, we're going to put manure. After putting manure, we'll be feeding from the side, not putting this soil back. This is already bad. We'll fill the loam soil from the side and feed it with our manure. Then we'll plant our coffee right around here. So to recap, 2 feet by 2 feet and 2 feet deep. I'm digging these holes early. Why? Because they say, according to the guidelines, you're supposed to prepare your land 2 months in advance. So 2 months in advance. I started preparing this last year. Now we are in 2024. They said to prepare 2 months in advance, as I said, and to catch the season of Feb, March. And luckily enough, the person who sells the seedlings is just very close by. So, and to make sure I be one of his customers. As you can see, this plot is just short of an acre. I feel like it's it's 3/4 of an acre. It doesn't just stop here. This is the upper portion. Upper portion has the plantation, the already made shed, which is very beautiful. So it's not just only beautiful, I can also be benefiting from this kind of plantation as well. I can sell the matoke, but sadly the matoke that I have is not for consumption. People won't eat it. Apparently the matoke I have here is for tonto or waraj, or for those of you out there, it's moonshine. So they use these to make moonshine, which I find very fascinating. Many people are telling me, why don't you get the ones that are edible? People buy them quickly. That is fine. People buy those ones quickly, and it makes sense. There's always money. People are always hungry. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, people love to drink. You can't tell them about food. I've seen some people go without food, but they can never go without a drink. People love to drink. So, and I feel like if I dive into the moonshine business, already those kinds are hard to find. These kinds are hard to find. Luckily enough, we have them here. Apparently, 1 jerrycan of moonshine here is quite a fortune. It's roughly 150,000. That's $50, 1 jerrycan. So I think there's money in here, and I want to stand out. So that's why exactly I planted these. In the future, we'll be making moonshine. Stay tuned for that video. We'll see the African warage. This is the extension of the plot. In the future, we'll have a fence, we'll have a full-fledged coffee farm. It's only the upper part that had shade, but I'm going to get some from up and just plant in here and make sure this whole strip has shade before we start planting. The chopping of trees is also some heavy advantage. Why? Because we remove the competition of the coffee, and then secondly, we also get shavings. Previously, I used to buy these, but these are just now lying around, which explains my bringing of sacks. I want to fill some sacks that I'll then use in the pig pen, and also another project that I'll be introducing to you guys real soon. I've come to get some wood shavings. I'm running out of wood shavings, and I used to buy and put heavy amounts of money in transport to get these shavings, but now since this is closer to the pig pen, it's a win-win. We get the coffee, some space to work, and we also get some shavings from the trees. The few trees we've cut. So, ladies and gentlemen, I managed to collect 2 sacks of wood shavings before it began drizzling. It took immediate shelter under a small tree, but I'm going to go to a nicer good shelter. The drizzle is a bit small, but yes, I've collected this. I'll get other people to collect for me the others. Every time I come to see this coffee, it rains for some reason. Every time. And it's not like there's a house nearby, that's why I have to do this. Imagine it was to rain drastically. I would be in these vibes. The wood shavings, what would be, I didn't actually anticipate rain. Back then I had planted some coffee, which I would want to show you guys, and you see the progress. I'm not going to lie to you guys, my management has been poor. Not poor, by the way, it hasn't been poor. I'm a good farm, but it's just that I've had a lot to do. And the labor is spread thin. People are in festivities. You can't just be telling them, come work for me, and they need to spend time with family. So I guess wait a few days in Jan and maybe you can get some workers. The rain, it hasn't stopped raining this side. It's raining regularly. Anyway, let me just show you. Let me just take you there. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the weeds. Look at the weeds behind me. It's all green and it's not coffee. The weeds are kidding me. They are way beyond. The rain is raining. It's just too much rain. Less workers. Workers this side are lazy, but I found a good group that's going to help me to do this, to clear this, so that we can have good coffee. Luckily, the weed hasn't yet affected the coffee. As you can see, I got someone to remove the outer weeds, so that the plant doesn't directly compete with the weeds. And then now I'm going to get some weed master and we spray this place, get some labor, we dig this place, and then we mulch it so that we don't have to deal with the weeds again. After like a mere week, you see enough weeds and you're like, how do I deal with this? But as you can see, I have reduced them on every hole, so leaving only the sides. But as for now, don't judge me too harshly. The workers are hard to find in these holiday seasons, in these festivities. It's hard to get workers. But some days in Jan, I will definitely work on this and improve it. The shade is little. It's not so much shade. See, but they say half a loaf is better than no bread. It's growing. Just that the bad part are the weeds. But I'm currently working on that. In the future, when I give you a good proper coffee farm tour of the plots, you will see very good coffee. I will see how to deal with these weed situations. It has continuously raining even as we speak. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to end this video here. I'll be showing you proper maintenance of coffee in the future videos. This is to just show you the bigger picture, that we are going to expand the other side and redo this fully. Going to get some workers work on this weed. I'm going to have to look for weed master to spray these weeds as well. Then after removing these weeds, I'm going to put some beans, maybe some maize for the animals. We'll see how it goes. I'll be sharing with you guys. But since it's drizzling, it's raining, allow me to say, if you've liked this video, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, like, share these videos. And of course, if you see anywhere where I can improve, I'm not the smartest, leave a comment. I will definitely respond or take the advice. I could actually use some help. Or if you know some workers who want some work, that could also help. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, keep farming and keep smiling and enjoy your day.